Welcome back, guys. Happy holidays. 2024 is coming to an end, so I thought it'd be the perfect time for a garage recap and a sneak peek at what's in store for 2025. 2024 has been all about investing in tools and gearing up for the builds planned in 2025. Back in March, I took a day trip to Oregon to pick up a lathe, a very useful tool. In April, I checked off a bucket list item and brought home one of my dream cars, a 1928 Ford Model A. I'm excited for this project and plan to dive into the build as soon as I finish the work on the Honda Rebel. Another major investment this year was my Primeweld TIG welder. After over a decade with my Miller machine, I decided it was time to take things to the next level. Upgrading to a TIG welder was a big step, but one I'm excited about. To cap off the year, I finally added a Bridgeport mill to the shop, a tool I've wanted for a long time. I've been searching for months but couldn't find one in the condition that I wanted. After my trip to Japan, I came across the perfect one in Petaluma. Buying the mill was the easy part. The challenge was bringing it home. Hiring riggers was out of the question. Their fees were nearly half the cost of the mill itself. I spent 2 full days preparing for the task. Day 1 was all about research, watching YouTube videos and reading forums. Day 2 was dedicated to planning the logistics, calculating costs, gathering tools, and figuring out every detail of the transport, and building a heavy-duty pallet. By the end of those 2 days, I felt pretty confident I could handle the move myself. Loading the mill onto the trailer was pretty straightforward, since Tom, the seller, had a forklift. I ended up spending 2 hours there, not because of the loading process, but because I couldn't stop geeking out over all his machines. Tom had some great stories to share too. He used to be a shift cart racer, and his garage was lined with trophies. This is a Singfu 250.
250A.
One of very few that has a title.
Well, for sure, it's, yeah.
Really cool. Imported, what, 25 years ago you said?
Well, I bought it in China, maybe longer than that now.
Is this the original plate, the green one?
Yes, that's the Jiangsu province
Wow,
plate.
that's cool. After saying bye to Tom, I hit the road, stopping 3 times along the way to check the straps and making sure everything stayed secured. By the time I got home, the sun had already set. My dad came over to help me unload the mill, the heaviest thing I ever brought home. Next up was a TV, something I didn't realize had become so affordable. I picked up this 43-inch 4K smart TV for just $150 at Best Buy. I don't know why it took me so long to get one. It's been a game changer so far. It allows me to watch how-to videos on the big screen without getting my phone all dirty. And lastly, I made this new helmet rack. My old setup wasn't cutting anymore. The floating shelves were starting to sag, so I knew I had to change it up. Inspired by the One Motor store in Portland, I went to Home Depot to buy materials and got to work. I went with dark walnut wood stain for this project. But yeah, I'm one step closer to creating my dream shop. While a lot of people suggested I need a bigger space, I honestly love the size of my current setup. The best part is no commute. It takes me just a minute to get to the shop and another minute to head to bed. It doesn't get more convenient than that. But yeah, now that we're done with the shop tour, let's talk about 2025. 2025 will be the year for wrenching and honing my skills with all the tools I bought in 2024. First, the Evo build. My deadline for this bike is March. The goal is to finish earlier, but March will be the ultimate deadline. Like my recent Sportster build, this bike will also be a merch giveaway bike. What does that mean? It means that every dollar you spend buying Lnspltblvd merch or parts will be 1 entry to winning the bike. The idea is simple. You support us, you get a chance to win this bike. Instead of waiting till March to start a giveaway and another 3 months to pick the winner, I will start the giveaway in January. So by the time I finish the bike in March, you guys won't have to wait another 3 months to win it. Once the Evo is done, the next build I need to finish is the Honda Rebel. The goal is to finish by May. Like I mentioned in previous videos, this bike is a keeper and it's going to be my show bike. I wanted to take the shows and hopefully bring home some hardware. This is a special build for me because I started out with a Honda Rebel in 2011 and I wanted to build one again with the knowledge I have today. After the Rebel will be my Model A. I will be filming the build and taking you guys along. The goal is to have a running car by the end of the year. This will be the biggest project I've ever done. 2025 will be the year I start featuring car builds. In the pipeline is my 1972 Datsun 240. The story of how I got it, the mods I did on it, and future plans. I will also feature car builders and share their stories, just like how I've been doing with bikes. So yeah, that's the plan for 2025. I believe if people enjoy what you do, they'll naturally choose to follow along. Thank you for watching and coming along for the journey. I'll see you guys in the next video.